A soggy and a windy Tuesday for us across northern Michigan, and we are not done with this system just yet. We still have several more days to go with chances for some more precipitation. I want to go ahead and take the wide view here as we do start. So we're starting to see the initial wave of some of this rain moving off to the north and to the east. We're getting in a little bit of dry air here, and that's where we'll talk about for the rest of tonight. Maybe a few pockets of drizzle. Also watching out for some fog as we go into tomorrow morning. But check out how big the system is. It's all the way back to the west, back towards Montana. And as you can see, there is some snow associated with it. So the position of that area of low pressure, the big red L, that is going to be a big determining factor on whether we do have the better chance to see some more snow tomorrow night into early Thursday morning, or whether we don't really see much at all and in the way of a little bit more rain. So where you do see these arrows converging with that area of low pressure, that is going to be key. If we see this a little bit farther off to the east, we'll have more northerly winds, colder temperatures, and that better chance for a little bit of wet, heavy snow. If this area of low pressure is a little bit farther off to the west, we'll be talking about more southerly winds, quote unquote, warmer temperatures, and that gives us a lesser chance for the wet and heavy snow. So that again is going to be the big determining factor in what we do talk about later tomorrow night, and then again getting into our Thursday. At least for the rest of this evening, past midnight tonight, a few areas of some drizzle as we're getting closer to the midnight hour. And because we have a little bit more of that excess moisture to work with, patchy fog to even dense fog, not out of the question as we get you out the door for a Wednesday morning. Now we start to fill the radar back in. This is Wednesday afternoon, and we're still warm enough for the rain. Watch what happens, though, as we're going later into Wednesday evening. Does look like we're slowly starting to see that changeover to a little bit of wet snow. Now, again, that position of where that area of low pressure does center is going to be key. So as we're going past midnight, this is early Thursday morning. We're still working in some of that colder air for some of our western communities, areas closer to the Lake Michigan shoreline. And it still does look like we could talk about some of that mixture as we're going into Wednesday, or I should say Thursday afternoon. However, if that area of low pressure is a little bit farther off to the west, we could get another brief break, some from precipitation as we're getting into Thursday afternoon. So this is the latest trends that we're talking about with the snow. Again, into some of the higher terrain areas near Gaylord and a little bit farther off to the west where you do see some of those darker blues. Potentially, we could talk about a few wet inches, but still our ground temperatures are going to be another key factor in all of this. Our numbers right now, upper 30s, low 40s. Let's run you through these numbers as we're going late Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. So out the door tomorrow morning, or I should say Thursday morning, we do have some numbers in the low 30s, potentially some upper 20s. So that again is going to be a big determining factor if we do see any accumulations. Out there for right now, we're talking about numbers well warm enough for rain. McBain, you're talking about 51 degrees at this hour. Charlevoix, you're just shy of that. 50 degrees is your current temperature for 6 o'clock. So let's get you numbers past the midnight hour tonight. We're warm enough for it to be just rain or some pockets of drizzle for the overnight period tonight. Eastern upper tip of the Mitt, low 40s looking good here near the Sioux, 42. Sheboygan back near 44. Same deal as we take you into western lower, low 40s looking good here. Lake City 41 degrees, Mansalona 41, Traverse City back near 43 going into the afternoon. Eastern lower for the rest of tonight. We're talking about numbers right there, 43 into Alpena and Mayo for the rest of tonight. And even still central lower, same deal, some low 40s going to be looking good there. So the numbers do start warmer as we start off Wednesday. We get cooler as we go late into Wednesday night. And then that chance, Adam, for some snow. We'll watch it for you late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. Back to you.